One more time, yeah.
Elon Musk and I are in a position to start the mass deportations of millions of unelected federal bureaucrats out of the DC bureaucracy. That too is how we're going to save this country. And I don't know if you've got to know Elon yet, but he doesn't bring a chisel, he brings a chainsaw.